Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a look at Evil Labs. This game's all about running and managing a laboratory, an evil one. Really, it's more pharmaceutical company slash laboratory kind of game management things. It's a solo dev project by Mirabolis Studios. It is available on Steam Early Access now. I'll put a link so you can check it out if you like. But yeah, so the game's all about us running a drugstore. People come in, they buy our medicine, and we make some cash. But in order to make more cash, we have decided to build ourselves a lab in the basement where we learn to craft and develop diseases, plagues, that we unleash onto different parts of the city, infecting folks so that they need medicine. Well, lucky for us, we have the medicine for the plague that we create, so we sell those and make more money. There's actually quite a bit of depth for the game just for it being so early access, but we can craft the diseases and decide what kind of diseases we want to put out into the world. So, yeah, let's try this thing out. We can do free play where we just sort of start off with our lab and start building the thing. The game kind of has a cross between Evil Genius and maybe some Sim Tower in there. You'll see when we get into here. We also have some scenarios in here as well. The newbie pharmacist, this is one we'll be doing where you have to just infect 10,000 people. We also have to make a lot of money, or there's one in here, the evildoer, we have to kill 50,000 citizens. There's the Tycoon, we have to raise up $1 million, all the different things that we can do with this thing for this scenario. So let's go ahead and start off the newbie pharmacist and get into here. So you'll see that it's Sim Tower is kind of the look here. We have our old building is here. In the basement, we have our lab where we craft our diseases. First thing we need to do, actually, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it on normal speed. We got somebody walking into our drugstore right over here. First thing we need to do is we're going to hire a worker. So we have a junior worker here. This guy named Junior, last name Worker. He's going to come over here and work on our medicine counter. And he's going to work this thing and sell it to the good people of the town and hopefully make us some cash. And you can see we have supplies right here. We have 5 medicines in our warehouse here. In order to make more medicines, we have to build a small factory. This thing costs us $500, but we can throw it down here. And once it's built, which is automatically built, our worker can come down here and he can work this thing instead of working the counter and actually make medicines to restock this thing. And there's lots of other things we can put in here. We also have to manage our workers' our life, stamina, hunger, and fun. We can build things like, where is it here? Here. We need a bedroom, we need a mess hall, we need a living room to manage all of that stuff. We can also build, where is it? We have an extra battery here. We have a basic lab where we can learn research points, where we can learn to do things like, where's one? I guess I can't do anything on any of these. I thought I could do one over here. I guess not. We can upgrade some of our buildings, but I guess we can't do any of these starter ones. Oh, yeah, there it is. We can expand the store. We have to learn that through research, though. Extra cashiers, that kind of thing. But the game, as it is right now, is incredibly slow going to begin. So I've been playing around the game for quite a while, maybe 20 or 30 minutes or so. So we're going to jump to that saved game and pick up where we are a little bit better off. We can start getting into, otherwise it takes probably about 20, 30 minutes to actually get to the point where you can start releasing the plagues onto the world. So we're going to jump to that point. Okay, so you can see our tower it's basically the same. We just added in those 3 things for our staff. We also have the basic lab here, who Frank here is working on, and is giving me some research points that we'll spend in a moment. We also have Jimmy here working on creating some medicines for our cabinet here, and we got a long line of customers. It doesn't seem to matter if we don't tend to them. It makes them mad and they run off, but we have a giant line, so no concern there. And we got Sally here in the what is it? The mess hall. She has a little bit low stamina. I'm actually going to have her go ahead and go use the bed. And then we'll get her in here selling some things. So we got $1,000. We got some research points. We have no electric power. And we have 2 more staff positions available. I've already gotten my my disease generator ready. But we haven't actually crafted a disease yet. So let's go ahead and do that. So we need to go and build a disease, which is going to be right in here. We can research a disease. We need to learn how to make disease manipulation. There we go. So now what kind of disease do we do? Do we do some sort of air contagion? Do we do an insect contagion? Do we do a, where is it? Disease. We can also learn disease potency. These are all different things that we can put into our disease to make it better. Costs us a lot of points, which we don't have. Actually, we could do that one. Air contagion, couldn't we? Learn how to spread diseases by air. We'll stick with the basic one for right now. So we've got the disease sort of learned. Let me go in here into the develop disease. So we're going to go ahead with a fungus disease. I don't know how do I unlock these. I guess through research. We'll send up a fungus disease. And we can send it. We don't need anything just yet. Let's go ahead and infect. I don't know. Zone 1. We're going to go ahead and infect Zone 1. And we'll get a news report here in a minute. There it is. Breaking outbreak. Breaking disease. Outbreak. Recently discovered a disease is causing panic in the population. According to scientists, it can cause several symptoms, including even death. Authorities, however, claim there is nothing to fear, as Evil Labs has already announced that they have been able to synthesize a cure for the disease, and that it is already in the markets. We have infected 7 people. We have cured 4, or 4 people have already been cured. We got 3 more people waiting to be cured by us. Nobody died. Now, we can, through the research, we can learn to select what kind of symptoms we have with the disease, what all it does to you. There's one of the scenarios was to kill lots of folks. You can have a really bad disease that kills people. You can have a disease that's, I guess, tamer. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and start getting some money here. We got $1,100. We can go ahead and hire some more people. These are just junior workers. These guys are the basic folks. We can hire a junior engineer here, for instance, who would work our factory better than these yellow shirt guys. So we're going to go ahead and hire one of those guys. Why? Oh, I need a human resources office. Right. I think I can do that. Here. I unlocked it. I just need to build it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Cost me $800 and 7 power. Maybe not. We need to go build ourselves a power generator first, which we're going to put up here. I guess it's going in the basement. Right. There. Okay, so that gave us some more power. And now we're going to build ourselves a human resources department. Unlocks our staff upgrades. This thing is massive. It's going to go, I guess, right there. Okay, and now we're poor again. So, but we're selling some stuff. We get these things for $25 a piece. Later on in the game, we can actually learn to do that faster. We can learn to sell things for more expensive. But for right now, it's making us a little bit of cash. So we got some more resources. Let's go ahead and spend that. We can increase our staff, increase our walk speed and our work speed. The Book of Evil. Not available yet. Bunk beds. We can put bunk beds in here so more people can sleep. There's also all kinds of admin things. We can expand our store. We can expand our shelf size. We can add in administrative offices. I want to look at my disease here. So we have disease manipulation. Can I put in, like, I have 270 research points. Lethality. Let's go into air contagion. So we can learn air contagion. So now, let's go look at my developing my disease. There we go. We can add, it costs 2 points, but we can make it an air contaminant. And symptoms. What can we do? We don't know any symptoms just yet. Let me see if we can learn some symptoms. Which would be, I'm assuming in disease. It would be in, there we go, symptoms tier 1. We want that one. That's 100 research points. We can do that. That will give us number 2. So let's go back into here. We can learn, oh, here we go. So what kind of symptoms does this have? Does it give us belly aches? Does it give you redness? Muscle pains? Respiratory symptoms? Nervous system? Circulatory? Tingling. Yes. Tingling. And you get belly aches. You tingle and your belly aches. Yes, I like it. Passes through the air. It's fungus. Bad mushrooms. Okay. So, we need to come over here and work this station. You're not doing anything. There's nothing to sell here. Sell that one and you're going to come down here. Well, look at the line of people. Come on, sell it. There we go. Now come over here and start working this computer. This is where we develop our disease. Did I click you yet? No. Come work on this thing. We'll develop the disease to get it ready to be sent out into the world here. I had it set up before already there. Takes a long time to do. He won't be able to do it before he gets tired. So that's what he's going to go do right now. Are you, you're all tired. Here we go. Of course. Come develop this disease. I don't know if I can get any more stats. There's tasks. Oh, we've infected 10 people. Okay, cool. Need to get that for that. We need $500 and we can hire our producer. We could also hire a scientist to work on this a little more. Let me go ahead and sell I need one more box here. And we'll be able to get $500, which will allow us to build a an engineer.
My pleasure.
So go do that so we can make some cash. Oh, your stamina's at 0. You need to go to bed. You, however, go ahead and finish that up so we can send that into the world. And you are getting your hunger taken care of. I'm going to run you up here. Go ahead and just do it now.
Really?
Yeah, really. We can also promote folks. We can add in, I think one thing we can do, we can add in paintings and floor lamps here to make it nicer and they eat faster and whatever. But, okay, so it is ready to go into the world. Come back here and work. So let's send it out there. We're going to infect this little island over here. Red Island. Military power very high. I don't know what all it means. Population 6,500. Sure. Ooh, there's a lot of people there. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Zone 3. Infected. Okay. Outbreak. Several symptoms, including even death. Nothing to fear. We've already got the disease. How are we doing? We infected 8. Well, that wasn't very good. That wasn't any better than the other one. Okay. You, buddy, come work this. We have enough money. We can go ahead and buy a engineer. Okay, there he is. So this guy's going to come over and he's going to work this station here. And I'm hoping he can work it really fast. I'm hoping he can work this as fast as he can sell the stuff. I'm assuming that's what he does. I'm hoping that's what he does. We're going to find out. These seem to be selling pretty quick. Not quite. I want you to come back here and work on some research, buddy. Of course. Okay. Actually, I guess we need to work on this. Don't we? So we'll keep on cranking those things out. We could get another scientist. We could hire, as soon as we get $500, we could hire a scientist to come in here and research to get our research points much higher. So let's see what we can do here. We can get some more symptoms. We could learn insects contagion, which is going to cost too much. I think I can afford. I can't afford any of these. We could upgrade our factory upgrades. They've produced more at 250, which is almost there. Big factory. First, we get 2 small crates. Okay, we don't want that yet. We want this one for 250. We'll get that. Allows hiring of engineers. Tools cabinet allows us to advance to work. I think we need that to upgrade our. We can promote our people to make them better at whatever they do.
Of course.
Go ahead and do that. Get that started up. Engineer is now snoozing. Yeah, so pretty much this is the game. Just figuring out new things that we can do here. I don't know where I get disease points or what I can do. Oh, I see. I can just move them around. I want to learn some more stuff. Maybe this wasn't a good one. Maybe we need to go with headaches and coughing. Let's see if we can figure out something else with our disease here. He's going to go ahead and do that. Actually, you know what? Engineer, you're back on this station. You are over here working on that. You, engineer, get in there and work on this. There we go. We got $500. We could hire a scientist. Do we want to spend all of our money on that? Yeah, I think we do. Let's hire a scientist. So now he's just going to sit right here. That's your chair. That's your home, scientist. You sit there and you learn science things so we can learn disease things. We're nearly done and ready to send it out in the world. We can fix it up in a minute. But he will hopefully get the thing crafted quickly. We can actually go ahead and learn the better upgrade. Here we go. So now you should work better now, right? I can spend some money and give you a work poster. Makes you work faster for $150. I don't have that yet. Where are you going? Are you going to go sell things? Okay, good. You're just sitting around doing nothing. Come here and work on this. What? You just got there. Why are you coming back for? Where are you going? Oh, you had to go have some fun. All right. What? You just went up there too. You're tired, so go to bed. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got a nice stockpile here, though. We can make a little bit of cash and then release another one into the world. We got some decent research going here. I don't think I have anything that can put into the disease, though. I need more disease stuff, which is all going to be in the disease tab, which is a lot of research points to get anything else. 1,000, 500. 500 is going to be the next best thing I can do. And we are not anywhere near there just yet. You come up over here.
Really?
Yeah. And you go over here.
Of course.
Okay. So we should have our cash coming in pretty soon. always have to watch the fun meters and all that. We may need to get some bunk beds in here. Because we got 5 people crammed into this little place. Is there anything I can build just yet? Oh, hey, you're done. Hang on. You. Get out of there and go, I don't know, go have some fun.
Really?
We could infect some folks already. Should we go ahead and do that? I want to know how to make another one of these. Symptoms. We changed the symptoms to headache and cough. Extras. Nothing is new here. Confirm. Infect. That one. Military power. We're gonna go. Okay, low here. Let's go do that one. Infected. What do we have? We got 11 people that time. We cured 4. 7 people still infected. All right. Well, that's something. How are we doing? Where's our stats? We got 39 people of 10,000 done. I want a good disease. You come back here and start working on things. You go work on the counter. You. Over here. You work on one of these things again. And there we go. We have some cash. We could upgrade some things. We could put in a work poster here. I can't click on it for some reason. There we go. Work poster. There you go. Work faster. Work harder, I mean, that's what it says. You up here, let's sell some things. We keep our cash levels up. Research is looking good. We may be able to hit 500 here, which is going to be a big bump for us. Once we can develop this disease into something, into something a little bit more damaging. Maybe something here. What should we get next? Oh, he's done. I want you to come and work on this thing while he goes and eats. Nothing really do. What does human resources do? What can I do with you? I can't do anything with you. You just sit there and stack papers up. All right, whatever. You can work on that, I guess. It's ready to go into the world. I suppose we do it again. We're not ready to do any more research just yet. So let's go ahead and... You know what? Let's get this one. Maybe if we stick with the same zone over and over again, it'll help us out. Not really. Not really newsworthy when 11 people are sick. But, you know, I'm off the news. Go work on that. You, go work on that. And you're not doing any good because there's nothing to sell. Actually, go, I don't know, go have fun. Scientist, you need to be in here sciencing. People are getting a little bit, oh, we got some sick people here. There we go. Yes, cure them. I need you to just kind of give him a break for a minute. Because he's not working fast enough, so come over here. I almost think, like, we almost need, like, a second... Can I build a second factory? I think I have the power for it. That would really crank out some money, wouldn't it? 10 power. I have it. I have the money. Put it, oh, maybe not. I can't fit it in. I have to grow before I can do that. Oh, what a bummer. Nothing else is going to fit in here. Well, bummer. I've made it as good as I can make it. It doesn't get any faster than that. No reason for you to be working here if there's no one making things. This is nearly ready to go out. We got research up to 402. We're going to hopefully hit 500. And then we'll continue on here. I'm going to stop recording for a second. We'll come back whenever we are ready to... I'll play a little bit longer and we'll see what we can get. What kind of madness we can get into here in a second. Anyway, so we've grown quite a bit. It took a lot of time, maybe 30 minutes at least, to get to this point. We're still nowhere near anywhere really in the game. I'll show this the research I've been doing here. So you see I've got a second level down here. We've got an advanced research lab, as well as another battery over on this side. Plenty of power. I had a second research lab and a second manufacturing place. We didn't really need it, though, because I learned that with the admin office, I can set my prices. So I set my prices up to $100. Nobody buys it unless they're infected.
Of course.
But if I go do some sort of a disease thing, then people get infected, and then they come running to me to buy their medicines for $100 a piece. Let's see. Let's go into the. Let's go develop this disease real quick. Wait. I got some research to do. I have 500 points. We can do something else with this. I've added in the admin office, which is over there. I didn't do anything here yet. I need bunk beds desperately. There's my advanced lab we put in. Factory upgrades, of course, and I added in disease points. We get more points to put into it, like more symptoms and things like that. We can add this. We can add in spores manipulation. There we go. I also added in the insect contagion as well. Next up is everything's like 1,000 research points, and that's really my bottleneck. I can't get enough research in here. I guess if we had like 3 scientists that would do it, it's just going to take a long time to get there. But let's develop this disease. So we have pathogen. We're going to go with spores this time. Cost me 3 points to do that one. So we're going to turn off... We need something there. We're going to turn off the air. And... Oh, that'll do it. So spores... It's transmitted by flies and mosquitoes. And it gives you headaches. And... No, we'll do... it gives you redness and tingling. Okay? No extras just yet. Confirm. Now let's do it. We're going to go... this is the most populated, isn't it? 58. Let's go there again. Okay, we gotta make sure somebody is actually at the store to sell things. We got 19 people that time. Are you going up there, buddy? Yeah, there you go. Go sell things. So we got people that have diseases. Most of them will run away because they don't want to pay that kind of money. But the disease folks will gladly pay $100 for the cure. And that's about as far as I've gotten so far. There's a lot to the game. We can see the research tab. We have tons of stuff in here that we have not gotten to. We can just make the diseases better. A lot of these things like lethality, we have to have a necrotics lab, which I don't have, which I have to get. I don't even know where I get that from. So, yeah, I'm guessing somewhere in this tree here. So there's tons of gameplay. It just takes a long time to really get anywhere. We're rich, though. We have a lot of money. So that's something. Anyway, this is Evil Labs. It is available on Steam. I'll put a link in the description, and you can check it out. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.